coaches for the Polar Bears, head coach Kevin Green, assistant head coach Anna Runyon, and Taylor Mayo. And now, let's meet the lineup for your Robert C. Byrd Lady Eagles. Starting with the reserves. Number 1, Bria Langston. Number 2, Brooke Lister. Number 6, Jillian Cooper. Number 7, Micah Nelson. Number 11, Madison Harnett. Number 13, Janice Bennett. Number 14, Maria Roselia. Number 18, Gia Corsini. Number 19, Mia Dean. Number 21, Eliza Majeski. Number 23, Emily Brackman. And now,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eagle Stadium. My name is Gabe Rhodes.
I'm Stephen Kennedy.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is the final night of ladies soccer here at home, at least regular season soccer, and a big contest between two of the traditionally best teams in the state for high school girls soccer, Fairmont Senior and your home standing, Robert C. Byrd Lady Eagles.
Big playoff implications to this game for RCB. Right now, tonight, Liberty is taking on Grafton. if Grafton wins, Grafton becomes the 3, RCB is the 4. However, if Grafton does not win and RCB can beat Fairmont Senior, RCB would move up to the 3 and Grafton would fall to the 4. So major implications could be on the line.
Huge. And so that I'm kind of interested. We don't really have a lineup card. That's something I think we got to do a little bit more next year. But we do and are going to get an interesting game tonight because I think the girls are going to come out fired up. I talked to a couple, especially the seniors, during the day today, and they're ready.
Yep.
They are. They want to win. They know that they've got to.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, in both teams, it's going to be an interesting game. I think the question will be, both teams' records, but they both play tough schedules, but both teams do have losing records. So we'll see how that plays into it. Fairmont Senior comes in with a record of 5-8-5. Their biggest problem has been scoring. Just to give you some comparison, they have scored 27 goals on the season. RCB has scored 46, or actually I think 49.
Wow.
So they have been struggling, but their defense has kept them in a lot of games too. Their goals against is only 26, whereas RCB's goals against is 40. So really it's going to be, I guess, strength on strength, RCB's offense versus the Polar Bears defense,
Well, and, I like interesting lineup formation here tonight. Looks like we've got Carly starting on the right, Haley back at the left, 2 forwards, Ava sitting deep to start.
Yeah.
It's a really fast front group.
Yep. Nice move by Haley there. Gets it to Hannah.
I'd love to see Hannah Burnett get a goal tonight.
Yep.
She's turn of pace.
Can she get a shot off?
Nah.
Nope.
Oh, if she could have squared that for Brooklyn.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah, she made the right play, just couldn't quite led Brooklyn a little too much, and the goalie was able. Almost a quick one right there for RCB.
Well, and that's kind of what we got to do. That's what Bird has to do. And that's a nice punt there from Lady
Polar Bears for the Polar Bears
here. Yeah, right. There's the Eagles should be like. There's no like.
Well, the massive amount of Polar Bears in Fairmont. So, but
hey, listen, there was a Coke bottling plant up there.
That's true. That's true.
How you think the Coke? Anyways, we don't need to go down Coca-Cola history.
Yep. But nice! I'll say that was a nice pass there by Fairmont Senior.
And nice touch around the corner. And great defensive coverage there
by Martina. Looks like she's going to play it out, and that's going to be
smart play, smart turn.
Yeah. Now, RCB obviously, if they're going, their main scorers have been, their 2 leading scorers are Haley and Carly, with 9 goals on the season. So that's who you're going to be looking to as. Nice little play there by Martina to use her body to knock the Polar Bear off balance a little bit, but without shoving, because you can go hip to hip with somebody as long as you don't extend the arms and kick at their legs or anything like that. So it's like boxing out in basketball, basically, kind of the same thing. But she's a very good basketball player, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of similarities in soccer and basketball, like tactically, physically.
And if you're RCB for the Polar Bears, like I said, their leading scorer has 7 goals, and that is Abby Green, who's actually number 40, who's listed as defender, but there you can see her kind of in the middle,
kind
right?
Of playing in the center. You're playing the top of the diamond there, it
looks
like.
So that's their leading scorer on the year. Much more balanced, but like I said, that's been one of the things they've struggled a little bit with. It's been their finishing touch. But like I said, you look at their schedule, they played a really tough schedule because Fairmont Senior always plays a tough schedule. And so it's hard to compare what their record would be against other schedules had they played some easier teams.
Sure, had they, had a little bit more. But,
because sometimes you get a game here or there that you maybe put up 8, 9, 10 goals, which they have 1 or 2 of those, but you don't. But then, but if you play a lot more of you play say the Charleston Catholics all the time and those type of teams, it makes it a lot harder to find goals because obviously they're top notch. As RCB wins the throw in there. Good job for RCB. Yeah, I thought they did. They actually did play Charleston Catholic, and they Charleston Catholic beat them 5-0. So, but their most recent outing was a 1-0 loss to Bridgeport. That's, I mean, even though it's a loss,
That's
I mean,
a
you
big,
know how
that's a big win or a big result.
So
like,
that's a good
tough.
result. I mean, because Bridgeport is extremely good, and we know that. So holding them to a 1-0 result is actually pretty.
That's saying something.
That's saying something. So, like I said, we talked about their defense, and that says something that their defense was able to hold that offense to 1 goal on Saturday. So,
sure. And for Bird, Bird.
Carly
sure,
does a nice job playing it off the person. But she didn't get back on sides quickly enough.
Well, but I'm sure after the Saturday's result and the loss to Weir,
Yeah,
these girls want to get back to a win here and kind of want to finish out the home season here.
absolutely. Because I guess like we talk about, if RCB were to be pushed up to the 3, unless some major upset happens, like the 4 beating the 1, then this is their last game on this turf this year. If they were to become the 4, there would be one more game. But like I said, we wouldn't find that out till after because we'd have to know how RCB did and also how Grafton did, and then they'll let us know. But, wow, that ball stays in. Brooklyn's going to take it up the sideline. Can she cross it? Too far. Just
got to hit the ball. Got to pull the trigger there.
Yeah, just got to square that back and hope there's somebody there to meet it, whether it is or not. And sometimes just sitting in the mixer and good things happen.
Sure. I'll tell you, Steve, it's a beautiful fall evening.
Yep.
The colors in the valley here are really fantastic.
Yes. Really, I mean, I guess you could say Saturday was, but this is probably only the second really fall game these girls have had because, the weather changed Saturday, basically. That's when the weather went from highs in the low 80s.
What a ball there. A
little bit of miscommunication there between McKenna and Kendall, but McKenna was able to get it out there. But here comes the Polar Bears.
That was an interesting choice in terms of how she outletted there.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened was, and maybe it's just a little lack of communication, but that probably should have been Kendall Sturm's ball because, it's in the box. There was no one really around. If it is, basically it should always pretty much be the goalie's ball because that's the safest place for it to be is in the goalie's hands. But once again, if you're McKenna, I don't know. We can't hear from here. So if there was no call, you have to play with it because you don't know. Maybe there's someone on your back. Maybe there's, someone coming on. You don't know that, so you have to make a play without knowing that. As RCB tries to go the other way, but here comes the Polar Bears. Nice job by Ava to put some pressure on there, but here comes another opportunity. So work it around the back line. Here comes Gabby.
Some good foot skill there.
Yep. Job coming back by Brooklyn. Gets it to Carly. Carly's going to play it up. Try to clear the back there. And as Ava has the ball
Great touch
there.
there from Ava. But then this number 23 is
Mara Stark.
She's playing really hard.
Yep. A little bit off of Ella there, and it's going to go out for a throw-in for the Polar Bears.
I mean, we have a really stout back line, though. That 4 is really great. I wish we could have had that as the consistent back 4 all year.
A little bit of miscommunication there as Chloe plays it off her teammate, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Polar Bears. So about 7 minutes in, big opportunity for Fairmont Senior. RCB needs to slam the door on it quickly. Absolutely. As we appreciate the looks like a couple of Hilltoppers are being the ball people over there. So, and they were out to be introduced today. The entire Washington Irving Middle School girls soccer team, and we appreciate that. Always good to see the next generation.
Great step there from Hannah Burnett. Yeah, right. It's nice to see. We have move up day in a lot of these games, and a lot of these sports and activities, and it's nice to see these girls get a chance to come here and be on the field, get to move, get to warm up with the team. I mean, a lot of the WI girls come to these games.
Yeah. I see a lot of kids in WI jerseys at games, boys and girls.
Absolutely.
So it's good to see that. Always want to support the Hilltoppers. As here comes a goal kick for Fairmont Senior. We're about 9 minutes in, still nothing between the Polar Bears and the Eagles. And can Carly win that? She wins it, but
that's a great first touch. Just a little too fast in front of Brooklyn for her to pick it up.
But that was a good thought there. Nice job by Mara
Great
Stark.
little 1-2 back here.
And she's got it back. And good job by Martina to get it cleared out. And here comes. But like I said, you can't sleep on these Polar Bears.
Nope.
It's not winter yet, so it's not hibernation. Though, to be fair, polar bears, they probably don't hibernate. Well, they can't hibernate in the cold all the time because they're so cold. And everywhere they go is cold. So,
well, do a little research, little biological research there, Steve.
If I were to say.
On polar bear habits.
Yep, we'll have to do that.
In the intermission, ladies and gentlemen, we'll fire up the Google and get us a good understanding of whether polar bears hibernate. I do believe if we were betting that the polar bears do, in fact.
They probably do. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times it's like winter. It's like, well, it's cold, so they hibernate then. Well, polar bears live in climates that, let's be honest, it's always cold.
Well, sometimes it's colder than others, Steve.
That's true.
Let's just say we need the polar bears put to sleep today.
Yes.
We need a comprehensive polar bear sleepage.
Yes. As good
Kendall
job by Kendall Sturm to get.
Nice job to claim it and work the ball upfield here.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is going through Carly though. Everything.
Yeah.
I'd really love to see Kendall work on that same kind of like side launch kick that Wyatt has, and launch it into the path of Hannah Burnett.
Yeah.
Or at the path of Haley. You can't tell me those three ladies up front couldn't trap the ball.
Played out by Chloe Ashby, and it'll be another throw-in for the Polar Bears. Long throw-in. Headed back. Haley's there. Nice trap by Haley. Gets it to Carly. Carly, though, with someone on her back, and there's... Didn't see her there and gets
great job, Hannah Burnett.
Yep.
It's weird, Steve. Like I would not say that the Polar Bears are playing particularly great defense. This is just really like a lot of technical, just either overthinking or underthinking how they're going to move the ball on the part of RCB.
Yeah, I think that's true. Feeling out a little bit, first 12 minutes. But, we'll see. And Coach Sturm's going to make some changes here. So we got Rhea Lathan checking in. Looks like Jillian Cooper and I believe Madison Hardnett will be checking in for RCB. Quick change quick change today. Usually it's not this early, so maybe.
Well, and maybe Coach Sturm is just trying to give, the goal scorers a chance.
Mm-hmm. As gets it to Bria. Bria gets it back to Madison. Gets over to Haley. Haley back to Brooklyn. Tried to get it back to Madison, but couldn't quite. Tries to switch it. It's going to go out for a throw-in, and it will be Ella Griffith taking it. She's going to look for Bria up the line. Bria does a good job coming back.
I'm a little surprised there wasn't a whistle there because I think she used her hand, but we're not going to do the replay for that one.
Yeah, as if it's going to go off of Cooper there, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Polar Bears.
The other side of this, Steve, you're right that this is a quicker change than normal, I think, but I also think this is a good opportunity for some of these younger kids who do have some skills. I mean, Jillian Cooper has played really well.
Yeah.
Bria has played well as she gets more and more time. If they are going to go into this playoff and win a couple games, they have got to little physicality. They have got to have a deeper group.
Absolutely, and
now
Haley,
that's some close control, and that's some faith.
as here comes McKenna Lucas, gets it up to Brooklyn Washington. She's
Brooklyn's
going to
look it up. Look at
It's going to be played out by number 36, Briley Stevens, but at least it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Get it to Ava. Ava's going to try to get back to McKenna. McKenna's going to hit center. But the Polar Bears were there.
Good anticipation from McKenna there.
Yep. Nice job. Gives it back to Martina, who's got room. Going to play it over to Ella. Ella's going to try to get it, but it's going to be taken away. But good job by Cooper there, and Ella coming up to win it back. But here comes the Polar Bears again, up the sideline. And it's going to be kept in there by, it's going to be a throw-in for RCB as Martina hits it out. With about 15 minutes in, still nothing. Both teams just kind of seems like there's a bit of a feeling out period right now. And good step by Ella. Gets it over to Bria. Bria's going to play it up. Tries to get to Brooklyn.
And not a bad ball there.
No, it's not. Just a little bit in front of her. And like I said, I like how what I saw there was Madison did a nice thing of going over and covering 36. As soon as she looked over, saw that 36 was wide open, took her away as an option, so then 22 didn't have it to move up the field. That's a heady play. Nice job by Martina with that big throw. Good step by Haley. Can Haley find someone?
Oh, just a little bit more pace on the ball would have been great there.
Yep. As Ava has it there, taken away, but Brooklyn will come back and get it. Gets it over to Cooper. Can Cooper get it up to? Oh, nice move by Cooper. Beats one person. He's going to try.
Got it, but you got to make the next pass.
Now
count.
the other thing is she didn't have anyone at that point on her. She could have dribbled more to the center and then played it off. If you have room in front of you, unless there's someone literally standing by themselves in the middle with no one around, you take that all the time. Foul and RCB, free kick for.
I'm seeing a lot of defensive
But I mean,
work from
but
Bria
to be
that I'm
fair,
not used
Julian
to.
is a freshman, so that's something she will learn.
She'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But that's good play there that we need.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that the dribbling there was the close control was very good. Haley Williams there, and Bria gets a touch, and it's going to go nice pass though by the Polar Bears to keep it in, and Martina will get up the sideline, get it to Cooper, and her and Bria. As here comes a throw in for Fairmont Senior. Because over the top, Chloe Ashby does a good job cleaning it up. Volleyed back in by the Polar Bears. Here comes another. Here comes Chloe Ashby. And has a couple Eagles there, but can't take it away. And fortunately, they were able to get it away from her finally, and then I believe that was maybe Ava Starkey kicking that one out. As McKenna Lucas gets a touch there. Good job coming back, but it's dispossessed from Brooklyn. Good defense there by Madison to force them to go back, and then Haley Williams will clear it out and still be, though, a throw-in for the Polar Bears. As Bria does a good job winning the first ball, and she keeps after it. Oh, she's.
Now I don't know.
That should have been a call, but I almost want to tell her, hey, next time that happens, go down. Make the ref make that call, because that's a trip.
Sure.
The Fairmont senior girl was late, got a piece of Bria, but she didn't go down, so the ref didn't call
but
it.
here's like.
But he should have, but that's neither here nor there.
We've seen a really good evolution from her so
Yep.
far. Like this is a really good game.
Yep. About 21 and a half minutes ago, still nothing. Here comes another opportunity for the Polar Bears they couldn't quite clear it. It's still in the box. Haley Williams, though, but didn't quite get cleared. Good job by Haley. As here comes.
Oh, gosh.
As it goes off.
That's scary, y'all.
Yeah, that was
scary.
Yeah.
Because you'd hate to have it loop off of McKenna into the goal.
Yeah.
Great. Oh.
As Bria gets a touch there, but it goes to the Polar Bears. Off Bria again. It's going to go out for a
She is
throw-in.
tenacious.
And we're going to get more substitutions here. As Madison's going to check back out for Carly. And it looks like Chandy Currents is coming in. Good job by Haley Williams to win that one. Gets over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn with someone on her back. It's going to look up. Can't quite find Bria, but it's going to play it back to Chandy. Chandy gets up to Bria. Bria tries to get it back to Brooklyn. A little too far. Almost gets it there, though. As Haley.
That's one of the, foot skill is something that I think we really, that they really need to work on in the offseason.
Yeah.
They can get, because if those forwards can get some more foot skill and be able to look up.
Be able to do a little bit of 1-2 there. Because I think,
combination play is the big struggle.
Because, especially with those two up front with their speed, if you can get some combinations going and get that ball behind, there's not going to be a lot of defenders that can run with them in a straight line. The question is just getting them to a point where they can do that. Speaking of which, here comes Brooklyn behind the line. She's got.
I don't know why. I would love to see Carly actually chasing after it there.
Yep. As ball loose in the box and just couldn't quite get to it. Haley got a touch on it, but couldn't get anything on it as there was a polar bear her and the polar bear kind of collided there.
Yeah. Well, and it looks like they're really working on sticking to a shape.
Yeah.
That's why Carly's not chasing after it. She's kind of going to stay there as the outlet ball.
You always want to make sure you have that.
Sure.
I stepped by Ella there, but taking
a risk, I think, is what's going to get a goal here early for the Eagles.
Yeah. Oh, and here it comes as Kendall does a good job getting that.
Nice kick from Kendall. Nice punt.
So it goes off of Bria. It's going to be a throw-in for the Polar Bears. Substitution for Fairmont Senior here about 18 minutes ago. Still nothing. As, both teams have had the ball on each other's side, but no one's really created, I'd say, a great chance yet. So both teams still kind of looking for their game here. But a long ways to go. Barely a fourth of the way through, so. As RCV is going to push up here. As going to play it back. And nice ball by the keeper there. It's going to go out, but she does a good job at least clearing that back line to get far enough that RCV, if nothing else, she made sure there was no way RCV could go to goal off of that play, which is something you're always concerned about if you have the goalie there.
Well, and RCV's got a really interesting shape. They're we've definitely
Mara Stark's been giving us some trouble there,
Oh, absolutely, but we've got, a very steady 6 kids playing behind the ball.
Yep.
Which is good. It's a good base to work out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot of isolation for these forwards.
Yeah. Like I said, we like to see. It'd be nice to see some more combination play.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, usually, and, make sure that if you're the midfielder, especially your center midfielders, step up there.
Great recovered by Haley. Now, can we get this?
Yes.
You gotta pull the trigger there. You gotta go. Okay, one touch and see what I can do with the ball.
Chloe takes a touch.
Ball flies faster than you do.
As tries to. As it's going to go back here. Nice look at Bria there, though. She comes back into play, knocks it out, but it's good hustle there by Bria on that one. As RCB will try to mark up here. Good step by Haley, but unfortunately goes right back to the Polar Bears. Good win by Martina, but back to a Polar Bear. Carly wins it. And it's going to play it back to McKenna. McKenna's going to play it up, but it goes to a Polar Bear. Unfortunately, it'll go ricochet to Carly. Good fight from Brooklyn, but it's going to stay here. And it looks like that's off of a Polar Bear. Yes, it is, and it'll be in a throw-in as McKenna earns a throw-in. Before that can happen, we have a substitution. Looks like Hannah Burnett will be coming back in for Bria. And with about 15 minutes to go, RCB and the Polar Bears still tied 0-0 here in the first half. Carly plays that little juggle that she does so well, but as McKenna, and she lets it go out. And less than 15 minutes ago, Brooklyn comes back, gets it to Haley Williams. Haley gets it over to nice step by Ava. Ooh, and Ava's kind of grabbed there. She's going to try to play it to Brooklyn. But it's cleared out the back line there. As here comes Martina. Won by the Polar Bears for a second, but fortunately goes out, and it's going to be Bird ball. See how it does it. Hannah, nice job by Hannah coming back, but can't turn the corner. Nice throw in up the line. Can Hannah turn it center? She does. Now let's see what she can do. She plays it. She fights. She keeps fighting for it.
Come on.
They're gonna call a penalty there. And it's gonna be a free kick just outside the 18. So RCB with maybe its best opportunity yet. Now, from this angle, I would say the smart move would be to put it out around the edge of the 6-yard box.
Well, and I saw that, and it looks like Fairmont Senior picked it up. I thought they were angling for Ava to line drive it. Okay. And there's some.
Carly.
Oh!
What a goal by Carly Karatz. Such a tight angle, too, but she was able to fit it in there.
What you might not have seen in the replay, or may not see in the replay, is David Sturm told her exactly what to do. David Sturm says, take the angle, go for it.
Like I said, I didn't think she had a lot, but what happened was the goalkeeper, what he noticed was the goalkeeper was more central because they thought the wall was going to get it. But she did a good job just going just over the wall, but keeping it underneath the top. I mean, it's basically upper 90. Perfectly struck. Great job. RCB leads 1-0 in this pivotal contest. As Haley gets it to Carly, as RCB can't rest on its laurels, as 1-0 is not a safe lead at all. As here comes another opportunity for the Polar Bears. And Martina does a good job playing it up, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Polar Bears with about 13 minutes to go. RCB now leading 1-0. As that will make Carly's 10th goal of the year, so she now hits double digits. As we're about to head into sectional play. Oh, okay, the ref is calling Carly for moving too far up. Here.
Well, and I don't know. That's the spark this game needed for sure.
Yes.
It's a great goal. You know that Carly Karatz is dangerous from a free kick. Period. Dot.
Yes.
And it's just been, it's kind of been a tough go so far because we are watching these girls kind of struggle to break down a decent Fairmont senior defense.
Yeah.
I still think that there's a run of play goal for the Eagles there at some point, but I'd be lying if I said the contest wasn't more even.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think the Pole Bears has definitely had their opportunities too. Just obviously haven't. Really, you could argue maybe the first real shot on
Nice
goal
chase
of the
by
game from either team was that one by Carly.
Sure.
Because there was like one that kind of bounced in and stuff like that, but it's like from 20 yards away bouncing in. It's not really much. This is first real shot on goal.
Well, and what the Eagles are going to have to realize, and I think what Coach Stern will see here in the intermission and talk about in the intermission, is that when you put pressure on this Fairmont senior defense, they make mistakes.
Yeah.
I think they're fairly young.
Well, as a team, they're fairly young, and they've got about 3 senior starters from what I can – 4 senior starters. But here comes another chance since one of their seniors, number 23, Mara Stark there, trying to work it out. As here comes Chloe. Chloe's looking here, going to play it up here, gets it up to Chandy. Nice job by Chandy there. Good move by Chandy up the sidelines, but here comes the ball back in. That's going to.
Let me tell you something. I told Chandy's mom this earlier or yesterday during parent teacher. If I had to pick, if we do end of season awards, and I had to pick a most improved player of the season, it's Chandy Currents for me, and the most inspiring. Like that kid has taken and rolled with a lot of the things that she's had to deal with this year, and gotten stronger and stronger.
Yep.
I think, she's not going to flash like Haley or Carly is. She's not a speed demon like Brooklyn or Bria or Haley or Hannah, but she's the engine. She really does a lot of work.
Ken clears it out, but Haley on a nice job of Haley trying to get it to Ava.
A little muscle there.
And wins it there, and it's going to go out with about.
A little nervous there because it looks like Brooklyn Washington is holding her right leg.
Yep.
Thanks. She's not signaling to go out, but
she looks like she might not be 100%. So I hope that's just. We'll see. Good. Oh, and there's another. She wins that one.
And the goalkeeper for Fairmont Senior is like, why? Why are we doing this again?
It's going to be. They're calling a handball on Brooklyn.
That can we get a replay of that maybe?
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that because, well, I mean, I saw him touch his arm, so obviously that's what he's calling. Now, whether, like I said, I didn't see it from this angle, and I wasn't really paying attention to that maybe as much. So to be fair, that could have been true. That ball go out for a throw-in for RCB. I'm just saying that's what the call is. So.
I don't know.
As she's looking for Carly, Carly's looking for someone, tries to get it to Haley. Get Brooklyn. Good job fighting there. And this time they're going to call a foul on Fairmont Senior.
Well, and listen, Brooklyn is doing Brooklyn things right there.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Win it, boxing people out. Carly should go for goal again here.
She
won't, but that top left corner, she could hit there with some strength and some power.
Yeah, well, I would say, well, we'll see because I think the keeper is definitely looking at it. But here it goes across the middle. Nice ball in. Haley's got in the box. She's going to give it over to Ava. Ava shoots!
Oh,
just off line.
Leaned too little far back, didn't put her knee through it.
Yep.
Nobody, growing up, Steve, that's one thing. These kids have such better resources for technique than we did.
Yeah.
I did not realize how much the speed of your knee plays into the speed of the ball when you kick a ball.
I mean, honestly, it's one of those things where you think about because we just didn't really talk about that much,
Right. It's kind of just kick it.
Just kick it, yeah. Well, use the inside of your foot. You try to use your laces if you're going to try to put with power. If it's more of about accuracy, use the inside foot. But that was about it.
Well, and these kids,
don't use your toe.
Don't use your toe. These kids, unless you're Cristiano, these kids have awesome resources for foot skills.
Yeah.
Got to put your knee through the ball.
That's a nice job by Martina. Can Carly keep it in? She does. Nice
Just
job.
the effort. Sometimes I get blown away by the effortlessness. Now there's the ball to release.
Yeah. She as Carly was trying to get that ball back, but just couldn't. As with 6.5 minutes to go, here comes RCB the other way. And as with ball goes out there, it's going to be a throw-in for the Polar Bears here with about 6 minutes to go. Looks like we're getting a substitution, which is why we're having a little bit of a stoppage there. So a substitution just so happens the person picked up the ball was one being substituted for. So
good little change there.
As RCB is going to play it back. Haley gets it back to Martina. Martina gets it over to Chloe. Chloe tries to get it up to Haley. And off of a ricochet, Haley does get it. Goes up the line. Nice trap by Hannah. Hannah tries to get, that was a good thought, but good job by the defender to take away that pass from Hannah to Brooklyn with about 5.5 minutes to go. Throw in here, gets it to Hannah. Hannah tries to head it up. And we'll fight here as 22 will be fighting with 22. So here comes Haley. Haley, nice move by Haley in close control. She's going to try to get it to Hannah. Does to an extent, but Hannah was not able to get to Brooklyn. Here comes Chandy. Chandy plays it up. And here's a nice step by, but here comes Carly. Carly with the control. As Ava Starkey steps up. Here comes Chloe Ashby. Tries to get over to. And there's going to be a foul on Carly. As we'll see there. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network.
From country to Christian, rock and roll to blues and soul, the Robinson Grand Performing Arts Center in the heart of downtown Clarksburg is your destination for spectacular live events and memory-making experiences. Visit therobinsongrand.com to find the next show you're coming to see.
Well, it's nice to see the Fairmont senior player there walk out off under her own power.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's an
because especially there's a time of the year you don't want to have an injury. It's now because obviously next week is sectional, and that's when everything kind of matters. So you definitely want to make sure that the number one thing is you want both teams to come out there healthy, so that whatever the games they have next week for sectionals, that they'll both be at 100% for those contests. As Abby Green was the one to take that free kick. As with 4.5 minutes to go, Brooklyn will try here. RCB leads 1-0. Gets to Carly. Carly gets it to Haley. Haley, nice job by Haley.
I mean, Senior has marked her tight. I guess as they should, but
and that was a nice job by Abby Green. Like I said, we mentioned she's their leading scorer, but as a deep creator, but you can tell that she's definitely one of the ones that they look to, and she's also been marking up Haley Williams.
Well, and I'm sure she's probably playing a very similar like role to Carly Carrantz in that she's technically pretty sound.
Yeah.
She probably gets a lot of her goals off of free kicks and those because I mean free kicks are not that easy. Like
no, they're not.
Sometimes Carly
nice job by Ava there to
really
fight through. Gets it to them. Brooklyn's got a shot here. Can she go?
Oh, don't get scared.
Yeah. As it comes out, and the goalkeeper, let's see, Liz Amos, comes out and gets that one.
Well, with what looks like a pretty nasty knee brace.
I say she's got a big knee brace on, so maybe some injury happened before and just needs to protect it now. But here comes Carly, gets it back to McKenna. McKenna tries to play it in. It's going to go off of the Polar Bears, and it'll be another throw-in for the Eagles with about 2:45 to go. Carly gets it back to McKenna. McKenna's going to play it up. There's nice as it goes off of Carly does a good job winning the ball back, goes off of the Polar Bears, and it's going to be another throw-in for RCB. She goes off the field, tries to get to Haley. That ball is going to be off of the Polar Bears again, and once again they're moving up the field with these throw-ins. Let's see what happens now. Go play it to the corner to Brooklyn. And once again it's played out by Fairmont Senior as RCB now is not inside the box, but even with the box. Michaela Lucas looks here. She's going to try to play it in. Ball gets through, but it's going to be easily collected.
And a little frustrating there that the forwards did not react.
Yeah.
I mean, the second that ball goes off,
I would say because most of the time when that ball, when fall is dropped back, nice punt by Fairmont Seniors. That bounces on the RCB half of the field. It's Ava Starkey's going to get over to McKenna. McKenna, nice job by Ava to control it, make an easy ball for McKenna to get that ball out of there. But as soon if that ball goes back and you're a forward, most times that's going to end up being crossed by the person being dropped back. So you might want to start getting to the goal. Good job by Brooklyn there to win that one. And she's going to play it back to Carly.
Carly just slipped.
Yep.
This is why we shouldn't have turf. Don't even get me started. Turf hater.
Mm-hmm.
But.
Soccer-wise, there's not many places that really, probably America is the only place that has turf for soccer. Well, maybe Canada.
Maybe Canada, but it's why the World Cup is making the U.S. switch venues.
Yep.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. So
FIFA refuses to allow the World Cup to happen on turf fields.
Okay.
So there are 4 U.S. That's why there are 4 stadiums in the U.S. that are right now not going to have World Cup games. Yep. They have to find alternate venues. Like the SoFi. SoFi refuses to switch from turf to grass.
Yep. And like I said, there's a lot of our bigger stadiums in America are turf, so that's going to be interesting. With 10 seconds to go, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I think there originally was supposed to be a game in the Cowboys Stadium, and the Cowboys Stadium can quite literally, there's an entire elevator of turfs.
Yeah.
They can literally pull a layer, but they won't do grass.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
All right, well, at the end of the half here, I mean, a pretty interesting contest, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty nice 1-0 for the Eagles. If it ends this way,
yep.
It's a nice job by the ladies. It's still a pretty hard-fought game. They've played really well. But we'll be right back for the Robin Seabird Streaming Network.
From country to Christian, rock and roll to blues and soul, the Robinson Grand Performing Arts Center in the heart of downtown Clarksburg is your destination for spectacular live events and memory-making experiences. Visit therobinsongrand.com to find the next show you're coming to see.
Hello, and welcome to Harrison County, West Virginia. With a population of over 69,000, Harrison County is a thriving community with plenty of recreational opportunities, historical sites, and a booming economy. And with an ideal central location, Harrison County is within a 10-hour drive of 60% of the population of the United States, with relatively easy access to cities like New York City, Chicago, and Atlanta. Vital to the region is our North Central West Virginia Airport, which serves as an economic engine for the area, providing countless job opportunities to local residents and has an annual impact of over $1 billion. Whether you're here to visit or find a place to call home, there's plenty to discover in Harrison County.
There's something for everyone in Harrison County. Indian mounds, located near the Veterans Park, are thought to be burial mounds constructed by the Hopwellian culture prior to the year 1000 AD. During the Civil War, the county seat Clarksburg served as a military depot for the Union Army. General George B. McClellan held his headquarters here in 1861 until the Battle of Bull Run. The Clarksburg Downtown Historic District includes an extraordinary variety of architectural types and styles. The Courthouse Plaza displays the statue of Stonewall Jackson, a native son and legendary Confederate general, as well as the flagstaff from the battleship USS West Virginia, sunk at Pearl Harbor. Residents and visitors enjoy a wide variety of unique shops and dining options throughout Clarksburg's Downtown Historic District. Downtown Bridgeport, the shops at Averill Place. Meadowbrook Mall in Bridgeport attracts shoppers from across the region with stores of every size and specialty. Explore Harrison County today. Harrison County, West Virginia is made up of 10 family-friendly cities, each with a robust sense of community and culture. Our diverse housing mix includes new homes and established neighborhoods at various price points, as well as homes of character and tranquil lakeside settings. Carefully conceived mixed-use communities offer plans for a wide array of amenities that the entire family can enjoy. No matter what your age or lifestyle, there are options including independent and assisted living apartment communities that offer as much or as little care as you need. We warmly invite you to explore Harrison County, West Virginia, where your dream home awaits you. Harrison County offers services, opportunities, and activities for all ages. Farmers markets in Bridgeport and Clarksburg feature locally produced foods and live music provided by local musicians. Harrison County hosts several community festivals throughout the year celebrating unique cultures, marking the season or remembering the county's rich history. The county is also home to excellent healthcare services from the United Hospital Center in Bridgeport and the Veterans Administration Hospital in Clarksburg to Fairmont General Hospital, Monongahela General Hospital, and Ruby Memorial Hospitals. The area's fire, police, and emergency medical first responders reach every hill and valley in the county to coordinate care for injured residents and threatened property. In addition, the community offers a number of senior citizen services and centers that provide everything from nutrition guidance and exercise classes to medical care. Discover an exceptional quality of life in Harrison County. Harrison County Parks and Recreation offers a variety of outdoor opportunities. Veterans Memorial Park in Clarksburg features a popular aquatic center with areas to swim and play. At approximately 12 miles, the Southern Rail Trail begins at Camden Street and ends at Custer Addition, while the 4-mile-long Northern Trail starts at the east end of Hamel Avenue and ends in Spelter. A fitness trail winds along the river for 1.5 miles. There are picnic shelters for large groups, lighted tennis courts, a skate park, a dog park, an 18-hole miniature golf course, and an amphitheater. In Bridgeport, the recreation complex features 4 baseball fields, a multi-purpose field for soccer, football, or lacrosse, a walking trail, basketball court, and large picnic shelter. The Harrison County Recreation Center offers interactive exhibits designed to inform, engage, and inspire. Built on a reclaimed coal strip mine, Pete Dye Golf Club provides players with many unique features that remind golfers of its past. Experience it all in Harrison County. Harrison County schools offer rigorous curriculum choices that challenge students at every level. The Harrison County School District is where all are leaders and all are learners, with 25 schools serving elementary, middle, and high school students throughout the area. For quality higher education in the area, local colleges include Fairmont Community and Technical College, Salem International University, and Fairmont State University. The Gaston Caperton Center at Fairmont State University is a focal point of higher education within the county, serving approximately 1,100 students weekly. The Robert C. Byrd National Aerospace Education Center, a component of the Fairmont State University and Pierpont Community and Technical College, offers associate and bachelor degree programs in aviation technology. The path to a strong education begins in Harrison County. Harrison County is continually welcoming new and exciting opportunities for economic growth. Located in Bridgeport, Meadowbrook Mall is a major source of traffic and revenue. Harrison County is served by the North Central West Virginia Airport, which offers convenient flights to Washington, D.C. and Chicago through United Airlines. West Virginia's Charles Point combines commercial, residential, and recreational areas into one master-planned community. Adjacent to Charles Point is the state-of-the-art United Hospital Center, and nearby is White Oaks Business Community. This developed area of West Virginia's Interstate 79 is considered part of a high-tech corridor. Harrison's job growth has been heavily driven by the production of natural gas. Antero Resources in Bridgeport has been prominent in the exploration and production of natural gas and oil since 2002. The Harrison County Chamber of Commerce promotes a vibrant business climate by fostering business growth with its numerous members. Business and industries thrive in Harrison County. Anybody can live in a neighborhood, but not everyone gets to reside within a true community. Our vast array of community organizations not only provide opportunities to give back, get involved, and come together, they create a sense of pride for our city and continue to help forge the community our residents are proud to call home. Doing better by working together. Community starts here.
From country to Christian, rock and roll to blues and soul, the Robinson Graham Performing Arts Center in the heart of downtown Clarksburg is your destination for spectacular live events and memory-making experiences. Visit therobinsongraham.com to find the next show you're coming to see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the second half. Steve, I don't know about you, but 1-0 is not enough.
No, it's not. Especially a team of this caliber, you got to definitely try to see if you can get a second goal here early. But, you know, hey, it's better to be up 1-0 than down 1-0. So the Eagles, you got to feel good about that. Great strike by Carly Karatz is the difference right now at this point. Here comes Carly. I was looking around, saw only 10, didn't see Carly, but there she is coming back to the field here. So as we kick off the second half, RCB will kick it off. And it'll be Haley Williams taking the kickoff here. As they're going to do, Haley pass it back, and then it's just going to be a long ball up to Carly. And it's kicked off, and it's going to be a corner kick. So that was a very effective play for RCB.
Well, and look how rapidly the Bird kids are in position to just take advantage.
Yeah,
they must think they've got a real shot at
Ava
set pieces here.
Because McKenna gets over to Ava. Ava looking for something there. It's going to get dispossessed.
Man,
nice job by
McKenna.
There to
gets
it over to Carly. Nice move by Carly. Looking here, going to try to play it through. Can Brooklyn? She shoots.
Oh! Washington puts it in the back of the net for goal number 2 for the Eagles, and that's a great little work of play out of nothing.
Yeah, I mean.
Nothing.
You got to give a lot of people credit. McKenna Lucas stepping up and getting that ball in the first place before.
Carly made a kid miss
Carly
hard.
made a kiss and then made a kid miss, and then she played it in there, and then good job.
Good way to the ball
for
Carly,
Brooklyn.
For sure.
And then, just when she got in position, she got in position, she just buried it right in the corner. Nothing the goalie can do. As we said, we need another one. We got another one. But you know what? I'm greedy. I want a third one. Let's eat.
Sure.
That's
but let's win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Because as we've talked about before, 2-0's not the safest lead. Obviously safer than 1-0, but still not the safest lead. And really, the next goal, if it's scored, is the one that will make decide a lot of how this game goes. Because obviously,
to see there why there was no call, but
yeah, because it seemed like they kind of squashed her and didn't really get the ball.
Well, and
here comes an opportunity for
how quickly Fairmont Senior has had to switch gears.
Yep.
I mean, that second goal went in, and they look like they are coming out to fire.
Yeah. Well, I think they know it's like, okay, if we don't get one here back soon, and they always say the right after a goal is the most dangerous times for both teams. It's usually a lot of times when you'll see that next goal, whether it's the team down or the team that's up getting another one. But we talked about how with the 2-goal lead, the next goal usually goes a long way to deciding how this game's going to go. You get a third one, you probably feel a little bit safer. Things look good. But if they get one, then as Chloe, though, they get around Chloe.
And that's a rare thing to beat Chloe one-on-one.
Yep. And here
Great
comes
touch from the Fairmont Senior girl.
As it's going to be off of Ella.
Oh, my heart raced there.
Yeah, I'd say you saw that because someone looked at the ref, and the ref just hit his shoulder, but he's like, look, I can't. There's nothing we can do because literally Ella did not extend the arm. Had she extended that arm at all, that's a penalty kick.
Well, and that gave me those defender spidey senses, like, oh, geez, got to make a choice.
Yeah. But good job on the ref for knowing the rule and being like, look, yes, it did hit the shoulder, but as long as you didn't use the shoulder, and it's just, Now, the one thing they will say, because some people use the shoulder, like they bump into it, that is a handball. But if you just kind of move your body and it doesn't extend as part of your body, then no, that is not a handball, because it's not expected that you would cut off your arm to play soccer. As here comes another opportunity as Stevens gets it around, and here comes a long shot. Nice job by Kendall to get over there. Kendall had a really good game on Saturday against Weir. Made a lot of nice saves. A couple really good because that was a good team. That was a really good team from Weir. Obviously, that was their 14th straight win, so definitely a team that I think they'll make it. They could end up in stakes. I really do. So that was a good test for RCB, and RCB has responded so far with a 2-0.
They've looked really bright.
Yeah.
I think that they have really pushed a good amount in terms of their press. And you want to go into the postseason.
Yeah, wherever they ended up being seated, you want to make sure you go in with some momentum. As theirs comes a long ball, as they're going to try to, as good job by Chloe of staying with it instead of assuming. Sometimes people will assume it's going to go out, and they're going to hold back, and then that players can make that play and come back and get it. But Chloe was there to at least clean up and kick it out so that, get the defense back. So about 4.5 minutes, but here comes an opportunity. And like I said, this is big time of the game because if RCB can hold this 2-0 lead for a while, that will really help. But if the Polar Bears can get one back, then that makes a brand new ball game. Nice job by Martina. He's going to head it, and it's going to be another throw-in for the Polar Bears. So you got to make sure you mark up tight if you're RCB. Try not to give them any opportunities. And it's Haley's going to play. And the other thing I think is that if somebody probably should always be kind of marking the person throwing the ball in to an extent. I understand maybe you can't always, but I mean every single time you notice what's happening is as soon as that ball comes in, they're kicking it right back to the person who threw it in. So I would say move someone over. Now in this case, once again, and guess what? So you just passed it right back to the – like I said, I would almost think about marking the person as soon as they throw the ball in, just have someone go over and mark the – But at the same time, you got to move some people over.
Sure.
I've always been more about marking people instead of space. So if there's no one in that area.
Well, zonal. There is a place for zonal mark.
There is.
You would hear that.
But now, and I would say that you don't want everyone on one side. Like if their whole team's on this side of the field, you don't want your whole team over there because then if anyone gets beat, there's no one over there. I get that. But I'm saying it's like we had about 3 people standing in one area.
What? Look at that turn of pace from Haley. Goodness gracious. Well, but that's for those of you that are not soccer nerds like us, zonal marking. It's very similar to basketball.
Yeah.
Just at a much bigger space, but it doesn't. It works in the open field. It really does not work well in a spot situation.
Yeah.
My team of choice, Arsenal, is very famous for zonal marking on set plays for a while. And it did not work, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, 12 years to beat Manchester City.
Oh, here comes
Ludicrous.
Ava.
Oh,
nice strike by
I got to
Ava.
feed the Hannah Burnett. Got to feed the Hannah Burnett.
Yeah, she didn't see her coming across there. But that was a good strike by Ava, though.
Yeah.
I think, look, outside the 18, but with her ability. Oh, that hit her arm. But they didn't see it. And they're just going to play on. And here comes the opportunity. Oh, shot. Whew.
We are lucky there, boys and girls.
Yeah, it's lucky there because if she gets underneath it and gets her head over the top and puts it down, that's probably a goal. Like that's why this 2-0 lead's so perilous. So if you can get another opportunity, but you definitely have to be ready there. As Hannah tries to play it back, but here comes. And here comes the Polar Bears again. Good job by Chandy. And she does a good job of using her body to prevent the Polar Bears from getting another touch on it. And it's going to be a substitution here. It's, I believe Hannah's going to come off, and Bria will check back in here about 8 minutes into the half with the score 2-0 Robert C. Byrd. As RCP needs to get out of the end and start getting some possession up on the Fairmont senior side of the field. As since the goal, it's been Fairmont seniors had the ball on the RCB side a lot. Good.
They have just pressed hard and
yeah, and to give RCB credit, they found a way to. But you don't want you don't want to have to dealing with that for 32 minutes is tough. You gotta release the pressure some. As good job Haley coming back, but good step by McKenna Lucas. Gets it out of there, but you got to step up. And Bria, nice job by Bria. Yeah, and there's her using the elbow. and that was a handball because obviously the elbow was away from the body. So opportunity here, as I believe this is Abby Green, who's going to take it. But just looking at her, I think she's going to probably give a good service here. So we got but good job by Haley Williams to get that. And now, like I said, if you're RCB, you want to push up here. As that's a giveaway there, as Brooklyn comes back, gives it to Haley. Haley's going to look. Nice close control by Haley, and then it's going to be nice. Abby Green with a little bit of a push off.
Haley got bailed out there.
Yeah.
I can understand why the pass didn't happen, but there was a pass up the side that really should have gone.
Yeah. As here comes. There it is, and she's on. Can she get to it? Just a little too low. I like the idea though, and almost to Ava Starkey there. It's almost like had to loop around, and if it was just a little bit closer to Ava, that might have been a goal. But nice ball in by Carly. Just to give as that ball goes out though, as Bria Lathan will. As RCB leads 2-0 here with just under 30 minutes to go. And here comes the throw.
Would you tell? Oh, well, okay, I got it.
All right, so Bria Lathan will try to get it there. As Bria's going to keep on it, she's going to look here, and she's going to lose control of it, and that's going to be a goal kick there as RCB had an opportunity. So with about 29 minutes left in the game, RCB leads 2-0 as they try to hold on here against the Polar Bears. Goal kick goes there, gets it to Haley. Haley's going to look, try to get it to Bria. A little too central. Goes up, and here comes an opportunity. And nice little ball there, but here comes Chandy. Off of Chandy, though, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Polar Bears. Good step by Ella. As Bria tries to get it, will get brought down, and she's going to look here. Haley Williams does a good job of fighting there. And a little bit of a fight there.
Yeah,
and
that's a different situation.
Yeah, because she just kept pushing on her after. And here comes another chance for Carly as she looks here.
Well, and you can start to see a lot of the frustration starting to seep into Fairmont Seniors play.
And here comes a ball in, and can
Bria
get on the end to it? She's going to get to it. Can she square a ball in or something? It's going to be off of Fairmont Senior, though. It's going to be a corner.
End of the season, fall, wind is in the air. Nope, we're not going to see what I thought we might.
As they were saying, as the center judge overruled there and gave and clearly it was off of Fairmont Senior, so it should be a corner kick. As here comes, I believe, Ava Starkey to take this one. She's going to play it in, and nice ball in, and can Martina couldn't quite get it around. Good job from the Polar Bears to keep that out, and it's going to go out, and it's going to be an RCV throw with 27 minutes to go here in the game. Nice throw in, and nice job by Brooklyn to get it there. Gets over to Carly. She brings it back a bit. And nice job by Carly. Centers it, but just can't get on. Someone can't get on the end of it. Nice job by Chloe to play that out to prevent the counterattack with 26.5 minutes to go. And here comes a substitution for the Polar Bears. As the boys start coming in with their black uniforms for tonight, usually means a big game.
Big battle.
Which I think we'd all anticipate tonight with the Fairmont senior boys. So with 26 minutes to go, Robert C. Bird will get the throw in as Carly will take this one. Brooklyn can't quite keep it in there. As here comes, as Martina gets that one, gets it to Ava. Ava going to get over to Chandy. Chand, a nice pass to Haley. And Haley dribbles there. Can't quite get it through as McKenna's going to make a nice pass to Carly. Carly juggles around, gets the Bria. Nice control by Bria.
Oh, just a little bit of a deflection because that could have – Brooklyn was on her bike to go.
Yep.
For sure.
As Chandy's gets it over, can Bria's going to try to turn it around, gets it to as Carly will get that one. Can Carly pass it to, goes it to Brooklyn? Brooklyn gets it back to Carly. Carly tried to split them, couldn't do it. Haley put some pressure on.
Go out.
But they're going to say it's off of Haley.
No. Niet, 9, not no, boo-boo. That was not correct.
And so that will be but now we're going to get an RCB throw in as that one is off of the Polar Bears. Good step by Martina. Oh, and there's a
Martina.
foul.
Listen.
Little
soft. Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard, soft. That was we got the Fairmont State, senior swim team in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
No tea, no shade, because that was a lot of play acting.
So
they do have a great theater program with Fairmont Senior.
Yes, as that.
That's not a joke. That's true.
No, I believe that. Obviously, a lot of good athletic and academic programs at Fairmont Senior.
Clearly, their acting teacher's doing quite a bang-up job.
Yep.
Okay, great touch there. Oh,
Bria just couldn't keep it in there.
Was ready for the turn before the turn happened.
As Ella will get the ball here with, it's going to be a substitution here. Let's see, that Madison Harnett will come in here.
Let me see that real quick.
Sure. Madison gets it back to Chandy. Chandy gets it to Brooklyn. But here comes another opportunity as it goes here. Gets it to, they're going to say a handball on Martina? I thought they hit off of the Fairmont senior player. At least from my angle, it looked like it hit off the Polar Bear, not Martina. And big time opportunity, though, as number 23, Mara Stark, is going to get to take this one from about 30 yards away. So we'll see. Big, like I said, need a stop here if you're RCB to try to.
Great ball.
Good ball.
Great ball.
Good job.
Nobody attacking the net.
Good job, Kendall Sturm, to get over there and get that. And she's looking around. Now the ref is telling her to go.
Yeah, I mean, I know the rule isn't the same now where you've got like 6 steps, but.
Yeah. Well, usually it's 10 seconds. Because, I mean, yeah, if you catch it deep in your box, you're allowed to kind of go to the end of your box. But you got to still, you have to move a little bit quicker than that. As Brooklyn gets it there. Madison helps chase. as she came on for Bria to give some fresh legs.
Well, but now is okay to be chasing a little bit and like pushing out like this.
Yeah. So with about 21 minutes to go, that goes off of the Polar Bears, and it'll be a throw in for RCB with about 20 minutes left. Up the sidelines, can Brooklyn get on the back here? She stays on her back. Don't let her turn. Good job.
Well, and look at this fight. Like,
yep. Nice job by Polar Bear there to play it up.
we don't get a lot of like opportunity to talk about the battle like that.
It's a throw in for RCB. But that was a big time battle there between those two.
Absolutely, and Brooklyn just keeps fighting.
And she's played the whole 60 minutes from like Carly with the ball in. As can Madison get to it? She almost got to it. The goalie was able to fall on it with about 20 minutes to go. Still 2-0 RCB as the keeper for the Polar Bears there. Liz Amos with another punt. And it goes off of the Polar Bears. It's going to go out for a throw-in. As Chandy holds it up, gives it back to Martina. Martina gets it over to Ava. Ava looking, gets it over to McKenna. McKenna looking up, gets it to, nice job, gets it to Carly. Nice passing there to get it around, and here comes Carly. Nice ball.
Oh, and I mean that's a good ball.
Yeah.
Even though the senior player cut it out, it makes the defense react because those two, the wing player, the wing back, and actually really it was the shift over to center backs.
Yeah.
They have to respect how strong and fast Brooklyn is.
Brooklyn does a good job
of getting the ball central there. Yeah.
Getting the ball central. Just unfortunately there was no one there to get on to the end of it, but good job of using her strength to stay up and so that she can. As Carly will drop it back to McKenna. McKenna gets it over to Ava. A little heavy on the touch, though, from Ava. And Martina, though, does a good job of winning that ball. Gets it back to Chloe. Chloe tries to get over to Haley. Madison does a good job of chasing a bit, just making it hard. But here comes an opportunity for it's going to be off of Ella.
Oh, and the rage there, the rage.
Well, I mean, that would have been a hard play because even if she keeps it in, it's not a ton of places to go with it, but still, something to work on. As here comes Abby Green. It's here as the ball will come through, and good job by Kendall of coming out and getting it. As here comes Kendall, and she will punt this one away with about 17.5 minutes to go. Nice punt by Kendall. Gets it out there. As Brooklyn will fight there. As the senior does a good job of dropping it back. Gives it to Starkey. Starkey gives it over to Haley. Haley's going to try to play it through. Can Brooklyn. And
again, the senior defender has to do the reaction thing where she's a little scared, a little scared.
Yeah, just plays it out, stops the counterattack. But obviously, if you're a senior, I think that took a deflection.
It did,
but it's going to go to the keeper anyway. So I was wondering, but that took a bit of deflection, almost went out, but the keeper does a good job of keeping it in so that the RCB does not get a. Like the RCB got to be careful here as this keeper has shown that she can definitely boom it here and don't want to get caught with the ball going over your head. And so there's another foul on Martina just past half field. It'll be another free kick for the Polar Bears. And Chandy will try to win it there. Ella will get a touch. Actually, it's going to be off of the polar bear. Good job by Ella.
Yes, Ella. Well, and this has been a very quietly confident
Yep.
game for the defense of RCB.
Yep.
They have just kept everything in front of them.
Yep.
And it's and as we kind of talked about in the pregame here,
Nice job
just
by
get the
Haley.
goal.
Haley is but it's a little too far for Chandy, but that was a good thought on her part. The little throw in. It's another throw in. But good job by Martina. Here comes Haley. And Ella. Nice pass by Ella.
That's really smart by Ella.
Yeah, well, no, and it was good seeing Carly there because it's easy to panic in that situation, but she didn't. And so with about 15 minutes to go, RCV leads 2-0. But the Polar Bears still on the attack as Madison gets it to Haley. Haley plays it up, but it's going to go out for a throw in for the Polar Bears. As Chloe gets a touch to it, but nice trap by Martina. And Carly does the right thing, kind of playing it out. And like I said, once you play it up, though, if it's a throw-in or something, try to step up, try to take away options, try to win the ball back. Because like I said, you don't want to have the next 14 minutes you just constantly defending and clearing.
Right.
Because that takes a lot of energy.
And it's a recipe for disaster.
Exactly. So you got to find a way to get some control here so you can push that ball out. Nice job by the senior player to box out Madison, but as Starkey couldn't get a touch to that, but good job by Chloe to get to that ball. But Chloe passes it and could not connect, goes back to Fairmont Senior. Chandy goes, good job coming back to at least push it out a bit. And Ella's going to try to win it here. As here comes couldn't get a good touch on that either for either
teams. They've really got to get the ball out from because there has been a lot, and with due course, a lot of pressure from senior.
Yeah, but there's been some mishits and stuff like that where times you could have gotten it cleared and you didn't, and times maybe you could try to get it past.
And I don't blame Kendall for taking her time here.
Yeah. As nice punt by Kendall. Haley gets a nice touch to it. If that could have gotten through Madison. Nice step by Haley. Haley wins that one too. That might have been a handball there.
You don't have any VAR to see from this side, and the sideline judge was probably 50 yards away.
Yeah.
Got some subs coming on here. Haley's actually getting a break.
Yeah, Haley's going to get a break, and Mass and Hartnett's going to come out as Bria and Hannah will be coming in. As Chandy gets it over to Ava Starkey.
Not a bad idea. They're not a bad idea there at all. Well, and it's just this has been there have been moments of Fairmont Senior dominance, but I think this has largely been a bird game.
Yeah,
which is again a good thing to see here with where we are in the season.
Okay, with there 11.5 minutes to go, still a long way to go though. Here comes an opportunity, and
my sweet God in heaven!
That's that was just not. I think Kendall
That's
called for that, and if you're a goalie though, if you don't know you can get to it, you can't call for it, and that was one where I saw Chloe kind of hold up, and I was like, Chloe, you gotta clear that because she can't get to it, Fortunately,
I will take a commentator's curse.
they might be calling they're going to give a card here. So Abby Green.
Yeah, that contact was real aggressive.
That was aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yeah. So
see if we can pick that up here.
As Abby the senior stepping off here, and the refs coming over to talk to the. I
really don't think you need to there. That was a trucking.
Yeah.
That was not a clean, like, you made a great tackle, Caleb Brazelius kind of trucking. That was she ran through the back of Bria.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe she's with 11 minutes to go, a little
frustrated, a little frush. Interesting low vector pass there.
Start the clock. Start the clock.
Well, but an interesting, passage of play here. Great ball out here to the wide, but Chloe Ashton says, no, not today.
Yeah. Here comes another substitution here for.
And it's
for Fairmont Senior.
Number 40 coming back on.
So Abby, that was just one of those things where legally they had to substitute her for yellow, so she basically just came right back. She has shown she is one of their top players. So, let's have a goal kick here with about 10 minutes to go. RCV leads 2-0. It's nice play by Kendall, but can Ella? Ooh, but Ella keeps it and then trips. Probably like almost the worst case scenario. Like, nice job by Ella though, getting back into it. And here's Martina. It's Bria. Good job by Bria to force them to go back. Because right now, if you're RCB, forcing them to go back is a good thing because that means they have to take longer to possibly get back up. And it's, can Martina. Good job by Martina to just get that out of there. And here comes another substitution for the Fairmont.
Well, it seems like Senior's going to try and push fresh legs. They're just trying to run. It's not necessarily like anything other than trying to push a hard pace. And it looks like Bria is really locking this girl up.
Yeah, I think she's just kind of man-marking Abby Green, who, like I said, is their leading scorer, so she is someone that needs to be accounted for at all times. Nice pass. Gets it up to Brooklyn. Now, if you're Brooklyn, okay. Now, what I would say is with the lead, nice 1-2. It's
just take it to the corner.
Take it to the corner. Well, it's going to go off for a throw-in. I don't know why they're trying to go so quickly. I'll be honest, when you're up, you should try to take your time. Carly's going to shoot, but it's going. Can Hannah? Hannah shoots.
Hannah Burnett.
Just a little bit of bouncing ball.
Just a little too much lean.
Yeah, just lean back a little.
Too much lean with it, and too much rock with it.
As Fat Joe would say, he did the walk away. She leaned back.
A little too lean back. A little too. Put the knee through the ball.
Yeah.
It's Steve.
Just watch him do
he'll do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As so about 8 minutes left. And
look at Martina fighting.
Yep.
Let's go.
And it clicks off there, and Hannah. Oh, nice work between Hannah and Bria. Can Hannah go? Hannah goes, and
Hannah has had a really nice game tonight.
Yes, she has. And
a little chirpy chirp there, Hannah Burnett.
Yeah.
Oh, glad the referee didn't see that
one. Yeah. Here comes the substitution for RCV.
Looks like Haley
coming back in. Here comes Bria.
That has me a little worried. Haley's kind of not moving a little gingerly.
Yeah. Though to be fair, mate, you got to remember that when you're up and clock runs on substitution, so Sometimes you're kind of told, hey, take your time because take as much time as you want out. That's why, if you notice, because that does happen at the top levels, but that's why they do not have all substitutions because, think about this. If you're up like a goal late in the World Cup, every time a ball goes out, there'd be a substitution. Like, we'll substitute him, and then we're going to sub him back in. And then we're
Right.
So as a time waster option. So nice job by.
All right, about 6 minutes here.
6 minutes here, but here comes a long ball in over the top.
You got to just shield that and get to Kendall, and Kendall got to get that.
No, say that's got to be Kendall's ball.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
As good job by McKenna and Kendall working together there. And
there have been some nervy moments, but
yes.
I like.
Another win there, but that ball's going to go out. Like I said, take your time if you're the Eagles. Go up the sideline. Nice throw in. Gives it to Hannah. Can Hannah control it? She can. Hannah tries to go around, but it goes out. As gets over to Ava. Ava gets a nice job by Chloe. Gets it there. Gets it to Hannah. Hannah's going to try to keep pushing. She does. And good step, though, by Ava Starkey. Gets over to
Well,
Brooklyn.
and I'm happy to see that Ava, in the last couple minutes here, is being given license to roam a little farther forward.
As Carly, though, with a bit of a giveaway. Here comes an opportunity. Long ball through. That's got to be Kendall's. Kendall does a good job getting out there.
And again, she could take all the time in the world.
Yep. Gives a moment. All right. That should be good. And there you go. You get about 10 seconds, and it's like give or take. It's just if you see it, it could be a penalty kick if it looks like you're just really just taking way longer. Good job by Hannah to work it there. And once again, like I said, nice job throwing it in and another opportunity with about 4:40 to go. As Chandy will look around. Ella plays it there. Oh, they're going to keep that in, and here comes an opportunity.
Well, and 23 has been really
Yeah.
good about, like, I would argue that 23 has been their only attacking threat the entire night.
Yeah.
Really and truthfully.
Yeah, Morris Stark has really looked good.
They've played a lot of solid park the bus defense, and that's about it.
Yeah. As here comes an opportunity with about 4 minutes to go. Long ball in. You're Ella. You try to win that one. It's going to play off of there. 3:50 to go. Ball in. And it's Kendall.
It looked like she tried to catch Kendall out there a little bit.
Yep. It's Kendall does a good job of finding the ball and getting it with about 3:40 to go.
Well, and this late in the game, especially at night.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Great take out of the air from Brooklyn. What? So, I don't know.
That ball's wow. The Fairmont senior player held that in. Here comes Haley. Haley looking pretty good right now. As we said, as Carly.
Nice. Oh, just too long.
It's too long, and also unfortunately goes in the box. So sometimes it's okay if it's a little long, but if it's outside the box, then you cause that problem for the goalkeeper because then they can't use their hands. But so sometimes even long, it's not the thing if you can keep it outside the box. As Ella wins that one, but it's going to be played back in the center about 3 minutes ago. So Ava's coming back as Mara starts with good job by McKenna Lucas to get that one. As with about 2:44 to go, as that's going to be a throw-in for the Polar Bears. It's like I said, if you're RCB, you got to make sure there's no one unmarked in the center.
Right, you've played this great game for 38 minutes. You really gotta stay tight.
Yeah. Ball goes over the top as
I don't even know why.
Well, I mean, I think she can pound it better than she can kick a goal kick, so I think that's why she catches it. I understand the argument against it, but I'm just saying, like, she kicks it further as a punt than she does as a goal kick, and so it gives you a better chance of clearing the line. So, but with less than 2 minutes to go, as it's going to be foul there.
Oh, and I agree with the Ella shoulder shrug there. I absolutely agree. Like,
I don't think that was much of a.
No.
With a minute and a half to go, as RCB, as they're going to obviously push a lot of people forward because they can't get a goal here. It's RCB here. Here comes the. That's going to go all the way through, fortunately for RCB.
But that was a great ball.
But Mara Stark, once again, that 23. And it looks like Carly smartly with this little time left. We got a substitution here, so with little time left. Brooke Lister will get to come on.
Brooke Lister she got a goal against Preston.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah. Big ups, Brooke Lister.
Yep. And as Carly, I think smartly will take this with her leg. You want to make sure you clear this on this goal kick. So with the rest of the minute to go, RCB leads 2-0. And here comes an opportunity. Good job. And if you're RCB, anything you can't, just clear it, kick it out. Don't worry about.
At this point, it does not need to be pretty. It does not need to be.
Yeah, don't hold the ball. Don't take the chance of if you're back in your own end. And here comes a throw in for you. Take your time. Just go up the sidelines. All right. Just give her something to throw to. As it'll go off here of McKenna, and it's Ella. Ooh. Good step by Chloe. And that will be it.
That is ball game. Now, what does that move the Bird record to?
That will put Bird at, let me see if I can find the girls here. Let's see, that will put them to 8, 10, and 2. But we'll be right back after these commercial messages. You're watching wide receiver.
From country to Christian, rock and roll to blues and soul, the Robinson Graham Performing Arts Center in the heart of downtown Clarksburg is your destination for spectacular live events and memory-making experiences. Visit therobinsongraham.com to find the next show you're coming to see.
We're back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the contest here. Steve, anytime you beat the Polar Bears, anytime you send them to hibernation, it's a good night.
And I did look it up. Since 2000, that was the first win for RCB girls over the Polar Bears since 2019. So it's been a few years.
It's been a few years.
So it's nice.
Few times.
Well, and one thing I want to say before we go off here is, because like I said, this could be the last time we have the girls on here. So I wanted to say thank you to all the seniors. So we'll start with Brooke Lister. Martina Howe, Carly Karotz, Ava Starkey, Chloe Ashby. Fantastic. And all of them, I mean, I've seen them for multiple. It's not just girls.
We've been watching those five since they were freshmen.
Exactly. So.
And I think that this is the first group of kids that we've seen for, multiple back-to-back years.
Yeah.
And really seen some great growth from those kids.
Yeah. And they've represented the Eagles very well, and
they will be great alumni.
They'll be great alumni. And if we have if we see them Tuesday, It is what it is, but if this is the last time we see him, it's been an honor to watch him play, and we wish him nothing but the best in the future.
Absolutely. Well, for the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network, I've been Gabe Rhodes.
I've been Stephen Kennedy.
We want to say a big thank you to Caleb Yanego for helping us graphically with replays tonight. We'll be back here for the boys on the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network.